Peace, family. This is Joshua Oshun, back again. Joshua Oshun Lives, representing Love Thyself, indeed. So, again, when I do these videos, I'm doing two. I'm doing YouTube and I'm doing Facebook Live. So, y'all kind of work with me, okay? So anybody that's new to the channel, please click like if it resonates. Hit subscribe. Those on Facebook, make sure you come to the page, right? If you haven't subscribed, you know what I mean? So peace, family. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna wait for a couple of people to come in, but basically the topic today, or this evening, I'm gonna talk about why not to give up on love, right? We're gonna talk about why not to give up on love. Okay. I see a lot of people giving up on love, and whether they see it or not, really, you know what I mean? Whether they see it or not, more than likely that's what they're doing. They're giving up on love, right? I see a lot of people that's pretty much this is like, you know what, for the love thing, I don't want it no more. How y'all doing? Peace, Antoinette. Oh, mad love, mad love, mad love. Moon spirits, peace to the goddess. So, I see a lot of people that's like really, speaking out and saying, I'm not looking for love. I don't want nobody. Fuck that shit. You feel me? And I get it. I do. I really do. I get it. But however, feel me, we have to open up our hearts, right? And you have to realize that if you don't open up your heart to love, you're also denying yourself a part of your abundance. Can you dig it? To inherit that abundance that, we all looking for, right? I get it, right? We have to open up. We have to be open to receive. So we have to open that heart up, that heart chakra, right? And be open to love. I know a lot of people, whether they, focus on their business, right? A lot of people focus on their business. That's cool. But be open to balance, right? Be open to balance, because at the end of the day, you don't want your business to slow down, right? So at some point, you're going to have to balance, right? You're going to have to balance your business, your outside life, your social life, your relationship, you feel me? And that's what we're learning. You know what I mean? What I teach all the time is balancing your body, right? Balancing your masculine and your feminine. Making decisions, wise decisions based upon your heart and your mind. I say heart being the love, which is feminine, the mind being logic, which is masculine. Y'all know that already, right? We talk about that all the time. So, peace to the God, Rachel. To the goddess, if you need that. But you are God, honey. The woman is the God. Y'all know that. But anyway, we got to open our hearts to love, right? We got to stop looking in the past, right? And going in these relationships, or, you know what I mean? Looking for red flags. If you're looking for red flags, slow down, okay? If you're looking for red flags, slow down and think about it for a minute. Maybe it's more so right now. Maybe it's not even the fact that this person isn't ready for you. Maybe you're not ready for them. Can you dig? So we have to think about that. When you're looking for red flags, that means you're going in your past. You're starting to create fear, worried about what happened in the last relationship or the relationship after that, right? And we have to stop going back to that. We got to be open to love, right? At the end of the day, like Christmas just passed by, right? Christmas just passed by. So I know people, you know what I mean, who are into Christmas or whatever, doing things for their kids, you feel me? So me growing up, when we talk about Christmas, like I seen this multiple times. I seen so many great women, right, go out of their way to get their kids some things. I say things, right? Toys, things they can put on, things you can see, material, right? I see women go out of their way, working 2 jobs, right? Cutting back on certain things for even themselves, just so they could get their kids certain things, right? And by far, nothing wrong with that. The problem is, are you doing the same thing for yourself? right? Are you doing the same thing for yourself? Are you putting in the work for yourself? Are you sacrificing and doing these things for yourself, right? So when we talk about being open to love, realize that even when we look back, don't look at the fact that you might have felt all this pain, right? You might have went through all this bullshit or whatever, and you felt all this pain. I see all y'all. Peace to the God, Daniel. Oh man, thank you, brother. Thank you. We speak. We'll speak. So at the end of the day, right? We got to be open to love, right? So when we do things like that, when are we going to do that for ourselves? When we look back at relationships, instead of looking at the pain, right, and look at the hurt that we went through from relationship to relationship, right? Let's turn that into power. Okay? Peace, trees. Bless the goddess. Let's turn that pain into power, right? And how do we turn that pain into power? By looking at the positive of it and not the negative. Let's not look at what they did. Let's look at what we learned, right? Let's look at what we learned. And in the process of that, it also speeds up the healing process, right? When you do that, it speeds up the healing process. So when we look back at these relationships, let's get our power back. Let's turn that pain back into power and not look at it in a negative way, but look at what we learned, right? But even more, let's talk about the value that it brings. Let's talk about the value that it brings, right? Because when you look back at all these relationships, right, and you see how much love you've given, you see in each relationship how much love you actually put into these relationships, right? Don't you deserve that shit back? I said, don't you deserve that shit back? Can you dig it? You deserve that love back. If you would put love in like that and constantly had your heart broke, you deserve that back. You deserve that back. You were worthy of that, having that back. So don't give up. If you give up on love, then you're giving up on yourself because you deserve that shit. Can you dig it? You deserve that shit. So we got to stop letting ourselves down and looking at the past and look at, oh, we got hurt and basically creating a fear when we come into new relationships, right? Creating a fear because we don't want what happened the last time happen. Or what happened the last time happened. We got to leave the past in the past and be open to love. Be open to it. And I don't care what nobody say. And to each his own. To each his own. I don't care what nobody say. But anybody who says, you know what, I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody to spend the rest of my life with. Happily. Like, who can say that? Like, really? And I mean, you know, raise your hand. Raise your hand for the God, if that's the case. If you just, you know what, like, I just don't want nobody. Not you need. Not saying that you need anybody. But don't you want somebody? All this love that you're accumulating within yourself and for yourself. This thing that we call unconditional love. Right? How fair is that? To have unconditional love, but and to give out unconditional love. Can you dig it? But not receive it. We deserve to receive it too. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Because when you're giving up on love, you're giving on yourself, and you deserve that shit. Every time you put 100% into these relationships, no matter what the result was, right? Realize that's your worth, baby. You deserve that shit back. You deserve that shit back. So you fight for it. You fight for it. You know how you fight for it? You keep opening up your heart. You say, fuck the shit in the past, and you keep opening up your heart. Right? Keep opening your heart. Listen to your body. What I've been teaching you and telling y'all all the time. Listen to your body. Your body do not lie to you. You hear me? Your body will not lie to you. Listen to it. Every feeling that you feel is there for a reason. Every feeling that you feel is there for a reason. Okay? So when it's there, listen to it. Don't look for red flags. Allow your body to be free. And your body won't lie to you. Right? If something occurs or something comes where it is a red flag, I say, your body will let you know. Can you dig it? This is like that. Your body will let you know. Listen to your body, okay? But leave that fear alone and put in that courage. Put courage within yourself, right? And what is courage? Courage is when we create fear, but yet we do it anyway, right? Even though we have a fear, we do it anyway, okay? Let's open ourselves back up to love, right? Let's open ourselves up back to love. Let's get ourselves in a position, you feel me? Because it go both ways, right? Everything is duality. Everything is give and receive. Everything is masculine and feminine. What is masculine and feminine? Give and receive. Give being masculine, receive being feminine. Everything. Everything. If you understand what it means when we talk about the universe and duality, right, then that's what duality is. That's what duality is, and that's why we're here. We're here to be with each other. We're here to love and to be loved. Can you dig it? We're here to love and to be loved. And if you keep putting your heart out there, I promise you, Goddess, you will receive what you deserve. Keep opening up, right? Keep opening up. When you look in the past, again, make sure we turn that pain into power. Let's think about the positive things in it. You feel me? And Lord knows, can you dig it? I'm a Scorpio, so I done been hurt over and over and over again, right? You feel me? I definitely have been a man, you know what I say. I've definitely been a man, being toxic. I have been toxic. Ain't we all, right? But I still probably put more into it than they did, right? Just my type of heart. Meanwhile, I understand when that pain happens, right? I understand when we look, you know what I mean, and we want to look at what they did and how it made us feel, right? But we want to look at the positive things, right? We want to look at what did we learn? What can I do better, right? What was the red flags that I didn't pay attention to? When was my intuition speaking to me and I wasn't listening to it? Hold yourself accountable, right? Learn your lesson and become better, right? Implement that lesson into your life. Meaning I won't do that again, or next time I'll know better. Can you dig? Look at everything that's positive in it and get your power back. Forgive them and get your power back. And we don't forgive them because they deserve to be forgiven. We forgive them so we won't be a slave to their energy. So we won't be a victim, right? Because until we forgive them, they're going to always be able to control our emotions. Control our emotions and emotions, right? Because if you go into the gas station and you see this particular person, you might be in a good mood, and when you go in there and all of a sudden you see this particular person who has done something to you that has hurt you, and you haven't healed that, you haven't forgiven them, then automatically your mood is going to change. Like, God damn. You feel me? Some people may even turn around and say, you know what, I don't even want to see this motherfucker. I'm going to go back in my car, I'll go to the next gas station. Right? When you forgive them, it allows you to be coexistent with them. And when you can be coexistent with them without being triggered, it triggers them. Can you dig it? Then that's something they got to live with, something they got to deal with. Can you dig it? Don't worry about that. Okay? But we got to think more on a positive level. And then when we think about everybody that had that one or two, right? That just like, goddamn, like they, like hurt you the worst. Everybody got that one for sure that was like, that shit was the worst, right? But let's look at the truth of it, right? Because the one that hurt you the worst, like, that motherfucker built me. You feel me? I love her to death. Because she built me. Can you dig it? She prepared me for the goddess to come. Can you dig it? So when we look back, we got to realize that, right? We look at all the positive things to it so we can get our power back, right? And open up our hearts to what we deserve, which is to be loved unconditionally. We keep building up and doing our thing, and I'm proud of everybody, including myself, I say. But we also deserve to be loved back. All this unconditional love that we're creating for ourselves to share with the world, I say. We also deserve that back. You deserve that back. We deserve that back. Don't give up on yourself by saying, I don't want love. No, learn balance. If you're working all the time, you're doing your business thing, you feel me? I applaud you. Get it. And you dig it. But you still make room and balance so your ass can be loved, fulfilled. Right? Money is masculine. Money is success, which again, masculine. So I know we can all be looking to build success, I say. Masculine energy. But in order to be truly fulfilled, we have to start with the feminine dimension, which is happiness. Can you dig it? We have to be happy first. Right? Because you can have all the success in the world and still not be happy, I say. That's why we got to get in tune with our feminine. Right? We have to create a happiness within our own self. Can you dig it? But see, again, success is outside of you. It's external. So it's masculine energy. Right? So when it's just masculine energy, it's not going to make you happy. You know, that's just like fucking. Right? It's okay. Go get your nut. But it's not going to make you happy. Right? Because when you're done, y'all going to go out separate ways. Right? And then what? Right? What about the rest of the day? What about the rest of the day when I need your touch? What about the rest of the day when I want to speak to you? But what about the rest of the day when I want to kiss you? What about the rest of the day when I'm thinking of you? Can I just call you? But nah, we just friends. Right? Let's think about it. Right? Fuck masculine energy. Let's go with inside. Because see, when we have that happiness, when we create happiness, happiness will create success. Not the other way around. It's within, then the external, internal, and then the external. What you create inside of you will manifest outside of you. Right? So we got to open up our hearts. Open up our hearts and let all that past shit go. Forgive them. Right? Because realize most people who have a true purpose, everybody that has been in your life thus far, has been basically here. Their purpose was basically here to be your supporting cast. Right? Every relationship, whether it been platonic, you know what I mean, your homeboy, your homegirl, relationship, you feel me, romantically, family, they're your supporting cast. They're here to help guide you in the right directions, give you lessons to learn, to build your wisdom into your purpose. So why be mad at them? They're here to help you. Right? Why not forgive them? Did you not learn the lesson? Right? Did you not learn the lesson? Right? We got to open up our hearts because we deserve to be loved. We deserve give and receive. Right? We deserve give and receive. Right? Even when we create our business, what do? We give it our energy. We give it our attention. Right? We make it a priority. So what does it do? It makes us a priority back. Right? We also receive it. We give our energy into it, then we receive it back. Right? Because what is money? It's energy. Right? So realize what we're doing every day. We're building ourselves to become wonderful energies, wonderful spirits that are having human experiences. This is what we're doing every day. You feel me? This is what we're doing every day, putting in work to make ourselves better, to be better. And if we're putting that work within ourselves to constantly be better, we deserve better. Don't forget your worth. Don't forget your worth now, right? We deserve better. So if we're going to get up every day and focus on elevating, focus on becoming happy, focus on being stable, right? That's great, that's beautiful. But you deserve everything back. You deserve everything back, and we deserve to be loved. Fight for yourself. Fight for your love, right? And that's how we fight, by constantly opening up our heart and try it again, right? Open up our heart and let's do it again. I don't care how many more times I get my heart hurt. You feel me? I don't worth the fucking fight. I don't worth the fight. You feel me? I'm going to keep going through the motherfuckers till the right one come. I say, Can you dig it? Because I'm going to fight for me. I deserve that shit. Why wouldn't I fight for fucking me? Right? If I done constantly gave my love to people and I ain't received that back, I need that shit back. And I'm going to fight for it. That means I'm going to keep opening my heart up. Whether it be romantic or platonic. Right? And another thing, when we come into these relationships, let's take our time. Right? Let's take our time. There was a such thing as courting. Right? And when we talk about courting, the practice of courting has been going on forever. I can't give you a date, forever, ever. Whatever you can think of, it has. It's a reason for that, right? It's a reason for courting, right? And in the process of courting, it's allowing each other to show each other what it will look like if we both said yes, right? We allow each other that time, what we call courting. They don't have to be necessarily just going out on dates or whatever, you feel me? It's about constantly being consistent with one another, right? By choosing each other to say, you know what, right now, I'm going to make you priority, right? I'm going to focus on you so I can know, right? I'm going to focus on you so I can know. I can allow you to show so I can see everything that you're going to show me. So I'm going to take my focus off of everything or everyone else who wants me in that way, right? And focus on you, right? So I can see, allow myself to see what you have to offer. Allow them to see what you have to offer. This is what we call courting. And we have to get back into that, to each his own, right? But we should take our time more and get to learn one another, right? Allow each other to show each other what it will look like, right? If we said yes. Can you dig it? So let's open up our hearts. Let's not give up on ourselves, right? Let's not give up on ourselves for this love. Because we deserve it, right? We're giving it out so much. We're giving it to our kids, our family, and friends, who's got friends. I know motherfuckers been getting cut off lately. You feel me? But I can dig it. You know what I mean? And I'm proud for whoever have cut off people. I am proud of you for choosing you. I am proud of you for choosing you. You feel me? At the end of the day, I told someone today, you feel me? I understand that, no, nobody, we don't need validation. I say, no, we don't need confirmation. I say, but don't it feel good to fucking have it? It still feel good to have it, don't it? I am proud of you. If you cut somebody the fuck off, I'm proud of you for choosing you. You love you. Keep it going. Keep it going. But open yourself to receive the love, the abundance, I say. I see all the people out here, oh my goodness. Love for all y'all, right? All the time, you feel me? So I'm gonna focus on doing this right every Wednesday around 6:30. Last week, personal shit, don't worry about it. You feel me? I got you, right? But what are we here for? We're here to love ourselves. We're here to love ourselves, right? Love thyself. There's so many people that got children, right? So many people that got children. Look here, come on, let's be real. All the shit that you do for your children, all the shit you do for your children, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You do the same shit for yourself. Right? Treat you like one of your damn kids. Right? Do the same thing for you. Go out your way for you. Right? Go out your way for you. Make sure you got everything. Make sure you satisfied. Make sure you happy. Protect you like you protect your motherfucking kids. Protect you. Right? Love thyself. It don't get no deeper than that. Love yourself the way you love your kids. You deserve it. It's duality. Give and receive. Masculine and feminine energy. Yin and yang. And we all have that somebody. Be patient. But in the midst of being patient, be open. Be optimistic. Don't worry about the result. Don't worry about the past. Whatever happened yesterday, that don't mean it's gonna happen today. Can you dig it? Whatever happened the last hour don't mean it's gonna happen this hour. Leave the past behind. I don't give a fuck if it's a minute ago. Let that shit go. I'm gonna do it again because it might happen this time. Right? Don't fear what's in front of you. It's only something beautiful. It's only what's best for you. You feel me? And if we happen to get our feelings hurt somewhere in the midst of it all, that's okay. You learn something new, right? You learn something new. And even if they're not the one, right? If you find that they're not the one, it's okay. Don't be disappointed. You still may have met a great person, right? You may have still met a great person, right? So let's open ourselves to love. Let's not give up on it. Because when we give up on love, we give up on ourselves. And how are we doing all this work that we're putting in, you feel me, to love our damn self, but then we're giving up on love. And if you're giving up on love, you're giving up on yourself because you deserve that shit back. You deserve to be felt. Can you dig it? You deserve unconditional love as well as you give it out. Let's be real, honey. I love y'all, man. Who that? Hey, oh, baby, Melissa, you know, hit me up, ma. You know, I've been loving you forever. You always been my sweetheart. Yo, peace, Jazz. I see you. Peace to the God, Tim. You feel me? I miss Cali, baby. Can you dig it? You feel me? But this is about love, right? Loving ourselves and receiving that love back. You feel me? Come on, man. You feel me? Know your worth. Know your worth. If you're getting up every day and you're doing what's right for yourself, if you're doing what's good for people, can you dig it? Come on. You deserve that shit back. You deserve to be loved back. Can you dig it? I'm going to let y'all go. Enjoy y'all evening. Always a great time. Politicking with you all. Peace to the gods and the goddesses. Can you dig? Until the next time, which will be Wednesday. I'm going to make sure I make that a priority around the same hour. All right. Peace, y'all. I love y'all to death. One.